Thank you, sir.
Where the hoe selling pussy at? Cause a nigga buying. When they was talking about them scamming ass niggas, they was talking about me. Yeah. Anybody know how to scam? Put me in the game. Put a nigga in there. I'm willing to take some penitentiary chances. Throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Why nobody say penal system? I feel like in the 90s that was the word for jail. He just got out the penal.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Little bitch.
Hey. Get your tone with it. This shit ain't gonna get the whole up. We gonna get something up in there. Fuck it. That shit ain't gonna get nothing.
That's camera, dog. You better off on the goddamn food. Better off setting goddamn food.
Matter of fact, what I might do. Hold on now.
Look at that. We can give them fuck niggas ideas out here.
Shit, I don't know where you see a fuck nigga at. But when you find that nigga, let me know.
You know, I think we need a Discord.
We can. I'm down.
I didn't think we would need that, but you know, I'll be hearing everybody be talking about Discord.
Yeah, they gotta pay though. They gotta pay for that. No, people who actually gotta pay. Ah, shit.
So I don't even understand what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was something to do like announcements and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can give updates. Of when
motherfuckers pay. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how the shit gonna look, brother. That's the problem. There's a way to me to fix it, but at least I figured. I brought my laptop. We'll figure that shit out next time. But here, let's go live. All right, we finna go live, little niggas. You ain't got much over that. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. Alright, motherfucker 10 on that motherfucker. Hold on, my nigga. Might need to put me on them. Oh, that's why. I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was. Jab old smudgy ass hands, nigga.
I ain't even touching that, man.
I lie. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome y'all to another motherfucking riveting rendition of the Jaw Jacket Show. I am Pete Bella. Listen, if you're watching on Instagram, we're still trying to figure out how to get Instagram working right, so that we can get all of us on this motherfucker. But for right now, you see it on Instagram. You basically listen to audio, but you can go to our YouTube page and you'll be straight. You can catch it from our YouTube page. I'm Pete Belafonte, a.k.a. Chico Fontaine, a.k.a. Mr. Get Right, so you don't get left, a.k.a. I'm standing at the ceiling trying to find a way to the motherfucking top. I'm ashy as fuck, so I don't need nobody saying shit about nothing about me being ashy. We already know it. I don't need no jokes. Get a women day affirmation at the beginning of the show. Top notch hoes get the most, not the less. So if you're going to be top notch hoe, make sure you get the most. Don't you ever settle for the less. Go ahead, do it.
I am your boy, Duke Magook.
Turn that shit off, man.
A.K.A. Duke. I don't know who he was talking to. Oh, no, I think he talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look. Yeah, man, Duke Magook, a.k.a. Duke Pop, a.k.a. the Duke Jersey Devil. You know what I'm saying? New nickname alert, Duke Jersey Devil, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been to New Jersey, but yeah, we rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? We reinventing ourselves every day. And like I always say, yeah, sometimes you just got to beat somebody up, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I feel like, stop wasting words. Please and thank you. That's my famous words to you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop wasting words out here.
All right, well, I mean, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Yo, I don't know. Ain't really been shit going on for current events and shit, my nigga. I've been busy doing dad shit, so.
Kind of bitch ass nigga. Man, come on, dog. Hey, going on with that dad shit, cuz. You know what I'm saying? We don't promote that at all, dog.
But enough. Dude, turn that shit off, man.
We the dirty.
You know, fun enough, you inspired me to be a better dad. But listen.
We the dirty boys.
I guess we shit. We
yeah. We the dirty boys.
We yeah. First of all, I want to congratulate Haiti into making it to the World Cup. World Cup getting ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be prepared for that. We are still in the month of May. This is Haitian Heritage Month. I don't think we've had a show since we did went to Wall Street for Flag Day. Let me tell you. Earlier I made a post. What was it? Earlier in the month. It had to be May 1st. I feel like we was opening up the day with it. I made a post about our Flag Day being one of the best celebrations out there. Didn't disappoint this Flag Day either. Wall Street was packed. Zoes was out. Good vibes, good energy. Wasn't nobody on no caca shit. We was chilling. Right? I was able to talk my shit and get the fuck on, man. It was a vibe. Wall Street is one of the better Flag Days. I also celebrated at Port St. Lucie. Let me tell you, Port St. Lucie has one of the best Flag Days or best organized, structured Flag Days out of any city in the state of Florida. That's including the Miamis, the Fort Lauderdale's, all these. If you go to Port St. Lucie's Flag Days, you can go to Florida Port St. Lucie Flag Day and be out there with kids, grown-ups and everything and still be able to enjoy yourself. Shout out to Flag Day. I had a ball. There's very few times where I can think back to where it was always celebrated to be a Zoe. And this is one of those moments that kind of remind you that, nigga, we made it. Because there was a time the shit wasn't cool. But now everybody want to celebrate, baby, and we welcome in all comers.
Only a Port St. Lucian would say that Port St. Lucie had one of the littest ones.
Well, it is. I know.
That's out of the ones that you've been to so far. That's all
I know firsthand.
You should say so far, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't been to a lot.
I'm not going to assume. I'm not going to make up shit.
Based on the ones. I know. Hey, hold on, sir. Based on what I know, Orlando does have one of the better ones, right? I like it because it's not too big, not too crowded. And you can get everything done in a little amount of space that has been held.
Wall Street is best.
I've been to some in the past where they've been at like fields and stuff like that. Shit. It was cool, but I think really Wall Street, whoever's running Wall Street right now, they really running that.
Y'all got to figure it out. Y'all figured it out.
Start on time, though, please and thank you.
Yeah, that is very true.
That's been a continual
that is very true.
For the past couple of years, I've been going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say we on Haitian timing, but yeah, we definitely on Haitian timing.
Yeah, I'm a timely nigga, so I like to be on time. So we definitely got there early. We got there on time. Duke had to give me a lot. Had to meet Duke for for a couple of drop offs that he had to give. But other than that, we was chilling. We was vibing. I got tired. I got old, man. I definitely got tired early. But that's kind of my party, right? Like, I want to party between, like, 2 and 8. And then be done, like, for the rest of it. But either way, all right, good times, man.
So let's get right into the whole, our first Haitian, you know what I'm saying? So here's our Haitian topic. What's one thing that we do in the Haitian culture that is not done anywhere else, right? In any other culture that you can think of? And I'm going to start. There's a couple that I can think of, right? Mm-hmm. But I'll start with the using of the vase, right? You know what I'm saying? When they have the vase by the bed at night, you know what I'm saying? When they pee, Haitian woman is not going. You know what I'm saying? Here's one thing about them old school Haitian. They is not, I don't know what it is about that walk to the bathroom. I don't know if it's like a superstition behind it or what.
Bro, we had a bucket.
Put a bucket right by the fucking bed. That's bed.
Crazy. I forgot about that.
Nigga, you be in the middle of sleep, nigga, you hear
strong pee.
piss hitting the fucking bucket at 1,000,000 miles per hour, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be like a Haitian, right? A native Haitian to understand that. You know what's funny is I forgot all these nigga. You literally just reminded me of that shit. Nigga, we used to have a bucket right next to the bed, dog. And my mom wasn't getting up. It was like one of them hospital bed buckets. And she would just motherfucker. That's crazy. Is that weird?
It's not weird, right? I think it's just old ways, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you're already used to not having probably running water.
Yeah. So right? So it was just normal.
So it's just now you're not used to.
You're trained. Yeah, you're trained.
Yeah.
You know what? That's funny that you say that because I remember shout out to my brother Rob. When Rob first came to the country, I never understood why this nigga was in the shower and I would hear the shower just keep turning on and off, on and off, on and off. And I'll never forget. I remember one day I just decided to ask this nigga, Rob, what the fuck is you doing? Why? What is you doing in there to keep turning the shower on and off? He's like, when I'm not using water, I turn it off. I said, no, bro, you could just let that bitch run. And you'd have thought I gave this nigga the motherfucking secret of life. This nigga eyes open wide, nigga. And in his mind, he just couldn't fathom the fact that you could just let the fucking water run with no problems, nigga. I'm like, yeah, nigga, just let that shit go, bro. You ain't got to do all that. But the thing that I will say when it comes to, I'm not going to say you don't see it in other cultures, but I'm going to say it's emphasized more in the Haitian culture. And that's when you got to salute everybody when you walk into a building.
Oh, boy.
Right? So for Haitian people, when you walk into a building, you know how sometimes, you know, different cultures, different people, like if you're not Haitian, you know how when you walk into a house and you'll just kind of wave, give everybody like an overall hi, right? No, not in the Haitian community. right? That's disrespectful, right? What you have to do is you have to go person by person by person in that building, and you have to greet them. Hey, how you doing? Right? A little kiss on the cheek, however you want to do the shit. But you have to salute everybody. And as a kid, it's awkward because a lot of times your parents force you to salute motherfuckers that you either don't know or don't remember, right? But because they know them, you have to go salute Madam Venice.
You gotta kiss every woman in the room, shake every man's hand that's in the room. It don't matter if it's 50 niggas in the room. Bro.
All of them.
You gotta make
individual.
Sure, don't forget him over there.
Yeah, individual.
Look, yeah, they own that.
Individual. It's funny because again, right? That's just the way I was raised. So my son has to do that now. But I'll be having to let the nigga know, hey, when we walk into this motherfucker, everybody. I know, and my son's not a social nigga like that, right? He kind of just want to go off in his own corner, be by himself. But hey, you want to ride with me, nigga? Soon as we walk in this bitch, everybody gets an individual handshake, hug, however you want to bust it down.
I'm not submitting my children to that.
Fuck that shit. I don't know. That's how I was raised, bro.
It was, but it didn't.
Nigga, stop getting rid of the old ways, nigga.
And now I'm a fucked up old nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got taught all that good shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And still a fucked up ass nigga out here. You know what I'm saying?
You getting rid of the old way? I do feel like as a Haitian community, we need to focus on making sure that we preserve our some of those traditions because. You know, by the next generation, them shit's gonna be gone, and you want to have some kind of residual, right? Some to say that hey, because you'll see kids now. You'll be like, well, you Haitian, and you'll ask them like Haitian things, and they won't have a clue, right? At least try to keep some of the traditions alive so that they can at least have an idea of what the fuck going on.
Here's another thing in the Haitian community that gave me nightmares, right? If you ever had one of those parents who used to make the teas, right, all the time, right, the medicine teas, oh my God. And here's the worst part. They'll put it in like an apple juice bottle, right? And you go thinking you pouring a nice cold cup of apple juice,
no, sir.
And you drinking some medicated stuff that your mom made herself for constipation or whatever it may be. Now I'm drinking high blood pressure medication and it is just tearing my ass up. You know what I'm saying? I got bubble guts for like 3 days straight.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Oh my God,
I don't do it. Yeah, no, I don't want to do it. It's funny because I remember, like, you know, when you get sick, like Haitian parents don't like being questioned, right? So especially my mama. So my mama come to me with a mysterious cup, right? Let's say I'm sick, and she comes with a mysterious cup in her hand. Don't ask.
You have no right to ask. You have no right as a Haitian kid, right, to ask what is this?
What is this?
Hey, who's your parent here, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you trust me or you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So that was an issue for me. So it's funny because I used to get mad at my mom because in my mind, right? Because I'm thinking Western medicine. So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, Mom, you didn't go to school for none of this shit, right? So the fact that I feel like you went into our backyard and you're telling me that as a non-doctored botanist, you were able to go into our backyard, not in Haiti, but in Martin County, and find all the necessary herbs growing wild in your backyard to be able to put in a teapot, boil, and give it to me to help me feel better.
I tell you, boy,
and it tasted like shit.
Some kind of way, them Haitian moms was like herbalists, right? They went to no goddamn kind of school for it.
Nothing, dude.
You tell her the problem, you give her the symptoms, and she's coming up with a concoction, right? You know what I'm saying? Then pull some weeds out.
Ask me where she get it from. I can't tell you.
I was like, Mom, how you knew this was? You know what I'm saying? Why ain't you a doctor, Mom? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, nigga. Speaking of doctor, you know what I regret? If I'd had this epiphany years ago, it would have been so motherfucking amazing. You know how Haitian parents like to shame you for not being as good as Jean-Robert, because Jean-Robert went to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kunyala, you here doing the vagabond shit.
Right.
You know what you should have done? Match him up with other parents.
Here's my thing. Haitian parents always going to give you a level to where they want you to.
Feel like you should
here's the goal, right? You know what I'm saying? Miss Jean Roberts' son just graduated school, right? You know what I'm saying? So now
he's going to be
here's your goal right here. You know what I'm saying? So you always have an idea of how close you need to be in life. You know what I'm saying?
Where you need to be.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is very depressing if you can't
it's a lot of pressure. But then again, it's not the path you want me to walk is not the path for me. But Haitian parents it's either your doctor, your nurse,
or engineer.
And
look, and nobody in my family is either of the fucking three. You know what I'm saying? Look.
So It's either that or that, or that's it, right? You wasting their time if you're not one of those.
I think they set the expectations too high for us, right? You know what I'm saying? And here's why I say you shouldn't do that, right? You know what I'm saying? If you gave me no fucking example or no fucking blueprint to start off of, bitch, I'm first generation college. You know what I'm saying? Now you want me to go be an engineer?
Yeah, you
No, mom, I just wanted to get a trade. I just wanted to get a 2-year trade. You know what I'm saying? Now you got engineering, my motherfucking.
Yeah, I'm a big believer. I'm a big believer. When I went to my white friend's house, man, and they had these big ass houses and fucking pools in the backyard and fucking they had their own rooms and shit. I should have took that shit back to my mama. Say, look at Timmy's parents, huh? Why you can't do that, man? Huh? Why Timmy's parents? You know what I'm saying? They can ride around. They take family vacations and shit every year. We got to do a group trip to Haiti.
And here's the counter argument. Did Timmy's parents have to come 10 days on a boat?
I don't want to hear none of this shit.
Barefooted with nothing but $23 and fucking a sack full of American pennies.
Don't let a Haitian parent tell you about what they had to do just to get to school. Just so they can go to school. Don't let them sell you no dream, because they gonna sell you a dream. They're gonna tell you about all kind of shit. They had to walk 8 miles just to get to school because they was motivated, right? They Haitian parents will convince you that against all odds, right? Against all odds, they persevered, right? Until you talk to somebody who knew them, and you find out they was vagabonds when they was kids too.
Like, mom, are you a doctor engineer?
Yeah.
Did you skip out on the speech that they gave to you? Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying? How you giving me this speech all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely coming from somewhere. Yeah. Motherfucker, like I know it'd be a great idea.
No. His parents will sell you a motherfucking dream, and the goal is not to fall for it.
Duke the engineer. This does sound good, but baby, look at me now, nigga. I'm a call center nigga.
Not a call. Not a call center.
So here's another topic, right? That's been kind of, it's still fresh, right? I don't know if you had a chance to watch the Kevin Hart roast.
I've heard about it. I didn't really watch it. I only watched the Cowboys part. Go ahead.
I love roast, right? And I think that's one of the things that really is keeping comedy alive to me. You know what I'm saying? Besides the people doing the specials and stuff like that, I think one year I would really like to set up a roast of Duke, you know what I'm saying? And just let whoever just come up and just talk their shit about me. I think that's a great idea. It shows that people in the comedy industry aren't as sensitive as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? The type of things that's being said on there.
Comedians are the most sensitive. Fuck that shit.
I don't think so.
Nigga, that's why they come back so hard, because they be hitting. Most niggas could just laugh at a joke when you crack on them. Most comedians, in my opinion, when they get hit with a joke, the reason why they come back so hard because that motherfucker stung a little bit. So now they feel like they got to demolish you. Comedians are sensitive to me. Now, speaking of the Kevin Hart thing, so there's been a lot of feedback about saying that some of the people on there went too far.
I only heard of one person, and that was Jimmy Hinchcliffe.
See, I've never heard of this nigga. So yeah, that's what they were talking about, Jimmy.
You haven't heard of him, but if you ever heard of the controversy that went on with Trump when he was doing his inauguration speech, and the white comedian came up and said Puerto Rico is a floating trash.
Oh, that's
him. The same nigga. So you got to understand the kind of comedian he is, right? So before you invite him to anything,
then you know what you get.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, he's not that. He's a rich white nigga. A rich white boy.
Not rich white nigga.
Who grew up with money. He don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. Cancel him. Nigga got money. You know what I'm saying? He got money.
So he got power.
Right? And he's one of those motherfuckers who don't give a fuck, right? And I love him as a comedian because of that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my style of comedy that I'm drawn to out of him and the Daniel Tosh and shit like that. I love that shit. Motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about bitch, cancel me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love a comedian that just has balls, right? And is going pause, right? And who will stand on what he...
Don't pause now.
You know what I'm saying? Who will go stand on... You know what I'm saying? He stand on that. Mm-hmm. Not once did the nigga come out and apologize about shit. Right?
No, he didn't apologize. He talked about it, though. And he spoke to it to where he was like, I've been called so many things, but I'm none of this shit, right? Like, it's just, nigga, I was just...
Right.
But I get it. And here's what's funny is Cheryl Underwood came out after him and started talking shit about, hey, you get your ass whooped up here, right? But what's funny is I heard, I can't remember what I was listening to. I think even Kevin Hart might have said, somebody said, hey, he got those jokes approved prior to the roast.
Right.
So when he made a joke about Cheryl Underwood's dead husband,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, well, that's why they said that's part of the reason why they say he went too far. She was making jokes about her dead husband, and they were saying that I think he might even said it like, nigga, that shit. I don't think he said it. Somebody said it. What? He asked her, and she was like, yeah, that's cool, right? So I think a lot of people judge shit based off their own understanding, right? It's like when people say, you don't sell shit to a person based off what's in your wallet, right? And that's what a lot of people are doing. You're offended by it, so you feel like everybody else should be offended by it. But truth be told, you just sensitive, nigga. Right? Because if I'm being completely honest, nothing that a nigga say out his mouth should ever offend you. If I'm being completely honest. If it doesn't fuck with your money, if it doesn't fuck with your family or your health, those three things, nothing that comes out of anybody's mouth should ever offend you. And I feel like the moment you get offended by that shit, you give them people power. Right? So when niggas used to crack jokes on you back in the days, and used to get emotional about that shit, you gave them power. Right? Until one day you decided, hey, you know what? I ain't even gonna feed into that shit. Next thing you know, that shit was dead. Right?
And one thing I can say about him, he's definitely not racist, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he's put a lot of black people on.
Like who?
Right?
I ain't never heard of the nigga.
Cam Patterson from Orlando, who's big right now.
I seen the nigga, he was already working.
Who's on SNL?
Yeah, he put him on SNL.
He's the guy who got him.
No.
So he went on his show. He moved from Orlando to Texas to go be around them niggas in that show, and he was a regular on the show. Then the dude started taking him on tour.
Yeah.
So now he started getting represented by his manager, and they put him on SNL.
Yeah, see, shit like that, I don't know about putting nigga. That nigga was funny before that nigga showed up to that show.
It was funny, but nobody would have never knew him, right, to this day.
I don't know about putting that nigga on.
What other platform?
What happened was, you saw an opportunity to put a nigga on here so you can balance it out.
He's been doing that. Even David Jolly, you know what I'm saying? David Jolly shit got big on fucking with his shit, too. David Jolly
Jolly's been funny for a long time.
He's been funny, but now Jolly's touring the world. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's doing great. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much anybody who's come in contact with that guy, right? You know what I'm saying? If you racist and you put niggas on, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But if you racist, you know what I'm saying? It balances out.
That's
right. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you.
If he is.
No, I agree with you.
I'm not saying he is, but if he is,
so
you give him back.
Right, here's my nigga part of the Rainbow Coalition. No, so listen, I don't have a problem with racism, right? I spoke on this before. Niggas had an attitude with what I said, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck people online. I got some shit to speak about that too. But needless to say, I don't have a problem with racism. Racism just says that I'm proud of my culture. I'm proud of the people that I'm with, right? That's fine. It's the prejudice part. So the fact that he can be racist all he wants, as long as he's not prejudiced. So if you say that he's still putting people on, niggas, whoever the fuck it is, that means he's not prejudiced. At that point, nigga, you feel free to stand on and believe on whatever it is you want to believe in.
And the thing about him, right? His racism jokes, whatever he says, he's gonna say them in front of you, right? He's not behind your back. He's not one of them. I'm gonna get around my white boy buddies. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Motherfucker, this is who I am.
Oh, take me out.
Yeah, nigga, guess if I'm racist or not, right? Just leave it up in the air. Never confirm that, right? And that'll just be the mystery about you, right? Is he racist?
I used to always say that shit about people who I was dealing with. I used to always say that, I'd rather deal with the nigga that's racist in my face than behind my back, because at least that if I was to go to war with a motherfucker, tell me to my face, hey, motherfucker, I don't like you. But what we're going to do is, we got a common enemy, so we're going to work together today. You know what I'm saying? I prefer that over the motherfucker who sit there and smile in your face whole time. Now, you ready to shoot me in my back once this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a problem for me. So I've always been a big fan of motherfuckers who if you're going to be racist out front, dog. I respect that more than anything.
I'm racist, too. You know
I've been racist. Yeah. Not that I want, and again, remember, racism... I'm just proud of my people, right? It doesn't mean I want you to fail because you're not black, right? I do. I want you to be great. I just don't want you to be great off my back. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Be great on your own. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me if I'm out here working hard. Don't be mad at me if you out here working hard. You getting to what you need to get to. Then get to it, baby. I ain't gonna give you no smoke behind that shit. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I got another topic.
What's up?
What's one phrase or term that you would bring back from your childhood, right? That's probably went out of style, right? I used to love when bitches used to say "do fight," you know what I'm saying? Or
I don't know that.
Or they like "do fight," you know what I'm saying? Like when you say something and it's offensive, right? And they'll be like, "Bitch, do fight," or they'll be like, I was just thinking about something too, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I like? Mollywop. I don't think we use that enough.
Nah, I think that was underused, definitely.
Mollywop was a term that I feel like really still holds. It stands the test of time, right? Like if I told my kids to mollywop somebody, I feel like in their mind they ain't never heard it, but I feel like the energy of it will give them an idea of what it is I'm asking. Mollywop is a good term.
Another term, right? And I only think we use this in a mockery, right? Booty Dean.
Nah, yeah, that's definitely a mockery.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And Booty Dean, we use that if some shit was ever bap. You know what I'm saying? Like if you went to the weed man, you bought some bad weed, dog, you'll say, nah, that nigga selling that Booty Dean. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of words
that sound geeky.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of words that was only proper in my town.
That shit sound geeky as fuck.
But if you know about Booty Dean, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Booty Dean. You know what I'm saying? I think we should bring that back. You know what I'm saying? I think that Booty Dean should be a worldwide term, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was under you. It just kind of stayed in Immokalee and never kind of left. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I want? You know what I want to bring back? Reefer.
Reefer.
I miss Reefer. Right? Like I feel like Reefer was simple enough.
I don't know.
And it wasn't dirty, right? Like I hear niggas talking about Zai and it's too confusing for me. Right? Like Zai and remember like it used to just be Dro, right? Now it's Zai and they got all these different names and Sativa and all this other motherfucking medical shit. Nigga, do you have Reefer?
Reefer used to get niggas headaches, though. I ain't gonna even lie, dog. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, nigga was smoking that reg. If you smoke too much,
I ain't never had no headache.
If you smoke too much of reg, dog, you was definitely got a headache.
Nah, that mean they must put some bullshit.
Ooh, boy, that regular weed, I don't know what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? Some of it was good, right?
But I ain't never had no headache smoking.
I think, niggas used to overdose on regular weed. You know what I'm saying? Off this new shit, I don't know what they regulating it or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely it's controllable. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
Yeah, bring back Reefer. I like Reefer. Bring back Coochie. Wait, do people still say Coochie?
Nobody say Coochie no more.
Yeah, like bring back Coochie. You ain't gotta be so roguish with
that's
the
the one. That's the one for me. Coochie.
Yeah, bring back Coochie, man.
The word Coochie.
Yeah, it's the whole pussy and cat and
yeah, it's a little too vulgar.
Too rough for me.
Too vulgar.
Make pussy Coochie again.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Coochie got a nice ring to it.
Coochie,
right?
It's soft. It's subtle.
Coochie rolls off
not too aggressive.
Yeah.
Right? It's giving
Coochie.
It's giving rainbow bright, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? When shit was simple then. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to worry about no STDs. You know what I'm saying? You have to worry about no baby. Coochie, let me tell you about the term Coochie, right? Coochie takes me back to a time, right, where niggas weren't thinking about, if I wonder if this bitch burning. Right? We was still hunching when Coochie was out.
Right, we was hunching, right?
You know
because you get the same satisfaction with your clothes on.
Yeah, right? Man, we was still hunching.
So once you had a rug burn on your penis, you know what I'm saying?
I had a rug burn.
We used to hump like a motherfucker, dog. I was the hunching champion back in the days, right? I used to love to hunch.
I was a pretty good fingerer.
I used to love to finger too, right? So I feel like a lot of niggas wouldn't have a lot of diseases, right, if we brought fingering back. You know what I'm saying?
Do that too.
Me as the president, if I ever become president, I'm bringing fingering back. I'm making a bill that, hey, bring back fingering, right? It's because fingering gave you the opportunity to smell the pussy right before you hit it. Right? You know what I'm saying? You had a little time. You know what I'm saying? You fingered her, boom, boom, boom. You might hit a sneak smell. Right? You know what I'm saying? It stank, you know you ain't hitting it. Now, we don't even finger it. Right? You know what I'm saying? By the time we realize it stank, we 4 or 5 pumps in.
You know, I do got a question. Women, I might clip this because I do have a question. Is it, are you okay if a nigga wants to finger you? Right? Like if I just want to finger, we don't go together, right? Because remember, the fingering was like the pre, right? The precipice before actually getting some coochie, right? We was on the cusp of getting coochie. So what she would do is she would allow you to finger her, right? Before she decided that whether or not she was gonna let you hit. So if you dating a nigga, right? And you just meet a nigga, you know, like it was back in the days, would you allow the nigga to finger you? Is that weird now? Is that not socially accepted anymore?
I feel like everybody's too sanitary now, right? You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, people didn't care if your hands was washed.
You got
You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared you washed your hands, right? The bitch could have just seen you pee.
With the long fingernail.
Wow, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He just peed, right? You know what I'm saying? Now,
but now you know
motherfuckers walking around with sanitizer, they're, wet wiping. You know what I'm saying? People are too sanitary nowadays, dog. Bring back the dirtiness of America, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, bring back some smelly coochies, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody's junk, nobody knows when their junk don't stink. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the days, a coochie used to stink, that thing stink. Right? You know what I'm saying? That was Monica with the stink cat.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody's, I'm the freshest, I'm the full. And then you get down there and it's a whole nother story.
That's rough.
What is something that you like that other people don't like?
Well, just in life?
Just anything. It could be, you know what I'm saying, a sandwich or what is it?
Well, I'm going to let you go first. I need a moment.
One thing that other people don't like that I like in life. I don't like a lot of spit during sex, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people love that. No. You know what I'm saying? They love a sloppy toppy, right? I do not like that. I just feel like you're disrespecting my member, right? You know what I'm saying? When you get the spitting and doing all that, I just feel like it's a little disrespectful to me, right? You know what I'm saying? I understand you got to give it enough just to get it going, right? All that extra, you know what I'm saying? I just be feeling like, now you just relieving your mouth of excess water at this point.
You just spitting on my shit.
Now you just doing whatever. I feel like too much is not necessary, right? You know what I'm saying? It should be just a right amount. Anybody who's a connoisseur of it or who really knows what they're doing, they know it don't take that much, right? You know what I'm saying? It's these new, I'm a freak, you know what I'm saying? Who got to tell you that they're freaks, you know what I'm saying? It'd be them, right? If I'm getting head and I feel spit creeping his way down past my balls, you know what I'm saying? Look, give me a break, you know what I'm saying? I need to go wipe my butt, you know what I'm saying? I need to wipe my balls and butt. I'll be back. Next time, please, a little less spit, please. Put that shit in, baby. Your mouth you might catch cotton mouth.
For me, I guess we can keep it in the sex range. Well, not sex range. Well, so let me tell you two things, because the two things came to my mind. The first thing that popped in my mind was the first thing that I thought of was it took for a so I've never had sex with a white girl, but I've kissed a white girl, and for me, it took for a white girl to teach me how to kiss. Right. So what ended up happening was, right, I'm looking at what I see on TV when they go in all aggressive and mouth wide open, and it's like you trying to eat the bitch face. White girl say, "Hey, hold up, softer, right? Take your time. It's okay. We're not in a rush." And I remember sitting there thinking, I was like, "Oh, okay, right." And it was much nicer, right?
You out here kissing colonizers.
I actually enjoyed it, right? So it's funny. Shout out to the girl. She probably don't even realize this. She's friends with me on Facebook. Crazy enough. But if I can talk about things that I like that people don't like, back when I was single, I used to have to do this thing where I used to like grabbing on hair, right? And it's just something that I do, right? And if I'm being honest with you, it started with Mario, right? Mario used to always talk about a bitch hair, and I used to be like, "Nah, I had it," right? And it started one day when my homeboy Mario used to like long hair, and I remember telling Mario that he had a girl that wasn't her hair. And Mario was like, "Nigga, that is her hair." I'm like, "Mario, that's not her fucking hair." Right? So we used to have these arguments about hair because he used to always talk about his bitches had long hair. My bitches be bald headed. Right? So he used to like to make jokes. So I remember one time he was talking about a bitch that he was talking to, and he was like, "Oh no, she got long hair." I'm like, "Bitch, that's not her hair." I was like, "Come on, let me tell you." And I would do this, right? Not thinking about me just randomly grabbing a random bitch's hair would be an issue, but in my mind, I got away with it, right? Like, it's like, oh shit, I just realized I'm really not supposed to be grabbing the hair like that, but I got away with that shit. And it became like a thing for me, right? Like an ego trip for me. So I would do this thing where I would just be, I would just grab random bitches' hair. Like, I would do it. And wouldn't give a fuck, right? And motherfuckers, they would look at me like I was crazy at first, right? And they would just be like, it was just one of those things, like, I don't know, maybe if I have an innocent look, but it's just something like I would just get away with. And I just always like it. I don't do it anymore because apparently it's a problem. But, if I could still get away with that shit and do that shit, I would just be grabbing random hair just because I like the feel of hair. I like to be able to pull it. I'm not yanking that motherfucker. I'm just feeling the grade of it.
I feel like all of my responses have been the opposite of my question, and I'm going to keep it going that way, right? So here's another thing I don't like that a lot of people do like, right? Mm-hmm. Choking during sex, right? Now I'm saying I think that's very overrated, right? Now I'm saying I don't know if just because of my bad experience, that's giving me too much extra work to do. You know what I'm saying, look, I think I'm doing a great job, no hands right now. You know what I'm saying, smack the ass, boom, boom, boom. I'm doing my little thing, right? Mm-hmm. But all that choking stuff, I think it's a little much, right? You know what I'm saying? I understand it's situational, and you got to be in that type of mood, right? I've been drunk, right? You know what I'm saying? And boom, I want to be aggressive, right? I understand if it's a once in a, but some people just like that on a frequent basis, right? Mm-hmm. We can't be choked. Come on, baby, that's work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to focus on my pumps. I got to focus on how hard
I'm have a point. Yeah, you might.
That's work.
Yeah, you might have a point because it's motherfuckers out here that might like choking, but at the end of the day, baby, listen. It's like playing a one-man band. You want me to beat the drum. You want me to play the snare. Everything. You want me to hit the motherfucking cymbals. Insane. At the same time, you want me to motherfucker blow the motherfucking kazoo.
Insane.
Right? Like, it's a lot of work going on. And I agree with you. Yeah, like, listen, at some point in time, hey, you know what? Speaking, now we're talking about that, right? What I also want to say is, I think women. Here's some words of wisdom for you. I know a lot of times we have these. This is going to be a Pat monologue real quick, but I know a lot of times we have these men versus women conversations a lot. And a lot of people think it's bad. Some people think it's bad. Some people think it's good. I think it's good because at least we're having a conversation, right? I think what happens is the problem that we run into is the conversation stays in the room, but the respect leaves the room, and then that's where the shit goes sour, right? So keep the respect there so that we can continue to have the conversation. And with that being said, what I want to say is, women, I feel like you guys need to be a little bit more vocal, right? A little bit more open about what you like when you in the bed, right? Like I would prefer for my woman to tell me, like, tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing right when I'm fucking, right? I think I've been with. I think the women I've been with in my life have been quiet, right? They've been conversational. I mean, outside of the normal moans and grunts and shit like that, right? Or the standard shit, right? Daddy and all this other bullshit. But they'll be more verbal outside the relationship, right? Like, I'll come back and that, because I always like to ask, hey, listen, what do you like? And they'll be like, oh, no, everything you did was good. That's not good feedback, right? Be more vocal and be more active into telling your partner what you like, so that way they can feel motivated enough to want to give you what you like and know that they're doing a good enough job to want to continuously give you what you like.
Not right? Me. Don't tell me. I like to guess. I like to find my way to certain spots.
How do you know?
You know what I'm saying? Like, one time, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's the change in the tones and the moan tones.
Yes, but how do you know she's not faking?
Hey, if you fake, bitch, I'm faking too. We faking together. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We fake. Yeah, we faking. Yeah.
What's up, Yash?
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can have those conversations, right? You know what I'm saying? But, I'm a kind of, I'm a figure my way out type of guy, right? You know what I'm saying? Once I find out, boom, last time I did it, I know that was the thing. I wrote that down. Now this is in my repertoire of
things,
sex moves. You know what I'm saying? Now, boom, I know I'm going to hit her with the sideways wiener. You know what I'm saying? I got to hit her with that's what do it for her, because maybe this is where her stuff is, right? Where whatever, right? I don't know. Some people like the sideways thing. You know what I'm saying? I like to hit them with the, and if you don't know what the sideways thing is, right? If you've ever held it like a pool stick, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I be doing with it. You know what I'm saying? Sideways pool stick. That's what we coining that sexual position. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking copyright that too. You know what I'm saying? The pool stick. I'll be out here pool sticking.
Yeah, I don't know about no pool stick.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Some people's not equipped to be a pool stick, right? You know what I'm saying? Some people's just short
jab. We'll give it short jab right here. Hey, brother, please don't come for me in my sexual preferences.
And what is one thing, right, that you think will never go out of style, right? You know what I'm saying? That'll be in style forever.
Huh.
It could be like a fashion. It could be a whatever.
Boots. Polo boots.
What?
Polo boots.
Niggas just saying anything.
No. You can never lose with polo boots.
I only see you and Studs wearing polo boots at this point, sir. You and Studs.
Polo boot. Brother, you asked me a question. Can I give my answer?
All right, go ahead.
Let me tell you about Polo. Ralph Lauren is a classic brand that's been standing the test of time. You understand me? And one of the more glorious times of Ralph Lauren was polo boots, right? The Ranger boots, the water boots, the double. I don't give a fuck what kind of boots they. Polo boots will never go out of style for me. Polo boots are right up there with how New Yorkers feel about Timberlands.
You, Young Joe, and all the studs of America are the only people who's going to be wearing polo boots. You're the only people who keeping polo boots.
Shout out to Joe.
In style.
Moon pies too. I like moon pies. That'll never go out of style for me. That's the Canada Lady special right there. You ain't never had no moon pie, nigga. You bullshitting all your life. Quit bullshitting all your life. Go get you a moon pie, little nigga.
Here's one thing I think will never go out of style. You know what I'm saying? Black women wearing blonde hair, right? You know what I'm saying? It was hot back then.
Still hot now.
It's still hot now. It just does something to me. I don't know what it is, right? You know what I'm saying? I know it don't belong there, right? But it's just the illusion of what if? What if God made her like this, right? You know what I'm saying? And now I can just be, you know what I'm saying? It does something to me. Another thing I feel like will never go out of style. I feel like we'll be wearing Air Force Ones in the.
I've never worn an Air Force One a day in my life.
I haven't worn them in a long time, but I feel like that's something that's been around for so long and it's still here, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like Jordans,
Air Maxes more than. Yeah, I'm an Air Max ass nigga. Matter of fact,
I see more Air Force Ones right now than anything. Yeah, it's always been that way.
Yeah, I
think it's because they're so cheap.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it costs. I've never been. You know what it is for me is always because I always felt like it was an up north thing, and I used to always just try to avoid any kind of northern shit. Cause it's funny because I lived in Port St. Lucie for a long time, so I went to Port St. Lucie High School, which had a lot of transplants come down, right? New Yorkers come down, so you'd have these niggas in the middle of the summer with these big collars, these big pants, these big boots, these big jackets, and niggas 97 degrees outside, and they used to annoy me, right? Not because you from New York, just nigga. Like you really dead set on just nigga, we know you from New York. It's okay. You can wear shorts. You can wear t-shirts, right? It's okay. We know you're not from the city. We understand that. But it was no, I'm gonna make you see like, all right, nigga. Right? So for me, I used to just always look at that shit and I was like, don't ever let me be that nigga. Right? Don't ever let me feel like I'm the nigga that's out here perpetrating, fronting. Like I always wanted to kind of just be in my own lane. So when you see the shit that I put on and the wild shit I put on, I ain't gonna say my shit ain't really wild. My shit is really contemporary. Them niggas don't agree with my shit.
Oh, it's been some wild.
Them niggas don't agree with my shit, but my shit still be like.
It's been a couple wild.
My shit still be like casual, right? Like real low key type shit. Because I'm always wear what I like. You know what I'm saying? And not because I'm trying to prove a motherfucking point. Nigga, I wore an ascot, nigga, to a concert in Boston, nigga, just because I felt like I wanted to put. You know what I'm saying?
Who you thought he was?
Nigga, I felt like I was killing the game. It's just some shit that you do what you want to do, right?
Well, who thinks to buy ascot, right? You know what I'm saying? That sounds like some.
It was supposed to go with a whole. Believe it or not, it was supposed to go with a whole nother outfit. But that day I was like, you know, I'm finna wear this shit because I feel like it's cold blooded. Like when am I ever gonna have another time where I can wear ascot? Nigga, I felt like Fred from Scooby Doo. You remember that little white boy with the blonde hair he used to wear them little motherfucking bandanas.
You've been hanging around them fucking faux noodle and sushi spots.
Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm wearing ascots like a motherfucking nigga. This year really was supposed to be my Jeezy year where I was supposed to be wearing all black all year, but all black got too old for me, nigga. I ain't no goth nigga, so I like colors. I like differences. I like motherfucking. I like to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Here, before we go into another one, I just want to say something real quick. To all the barbers out there, listen. Let me start off, nigga, because after 130 comments, I want y'all to say something. I'm not mad at the prices, and I blame Duke because Duke asked me the question. I'm not mad at your prices, right? Your price is your price, okay? What I'm telling you is, motherfucker, I don't want to pay for it, right? I ain't never seen so many niggas get tender dicked about me and I want to spend no goddamn money. That's me. I'm a cheap nigga. I want to spend my money on what I want to spend my money on. Yes, I'm going to spend my money on polo because I like polo. I feel like I get good quality. Nigga, I don't want to spend $50 on a haircut I'm going to need another one in 2 weeks. It's just a bad investment.
Priorities all backward, all fucked.
It's a bad investment.
Damn boy, priorities fucked up.
It's not. It's a bad investment.
Fucked up.
So what I'm telling you is yes, that's important to me. So what I'm telling you is, brother, I'm not shitting on no barber. I'm not shitting on y'all profession, brother. All I'm saying is I don't want to pay it, and I want that to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So please don't come for me. The only lady who came, there was one lady came at me respectfully. Everybody else came at me disrespectfully. There was one lady came at me respectfully. She was like, "Well, have you ever thought about blah blah?" Like, yeah, okay, bitch. See, that's the energy I need, ho. You know what I'm saying? And not to call you ho, but you know what the fuck I mean. But yeah, nigga, for all the barbers out there, man, fuck y'all and y'all pussy ass haircuts.
Here's my thing, right? You know what I'm saying? I see them once a week. You know what I'm saying? I got to see them. They get my money weekly.
But dude,
my thing is,
you got a zero.
It doesn't matter. But what's here is what.
How much you pay for your haircut, if you don't mind me asking?
For my face,
yeah,
to get most places is $10. Right? Now I'm saying
okay,
I always give 20.
Then you straight. See, that's my thing. When I go get a haircut, my argument is this: you're not touching the top, clearly, right? All I'm asking you to do is tape up the sides. Don't even touch the beard, because I do the beard myself. Just tape up the sides, line me up from the front to the back. That's all I ask. And you want to charge me $50 to $60?
I'm not paying. I'm too cheap for that. Too.
Right.
Here's my
thing. These niggas
mad
mad at me.
Here's my thing. Your price is your price. And
yes.
Don't expect no tip. Right? That's my thing. You know, it be the tip expecting barbers for me. But you put a price up there, nigga. That's
bitch, your tip is the price.
If I go to Walmart, the price that I see up there is the price I'm paying, right?
Your tip is the price, nigga.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't owe that to you. Sometimes you'll beautify me, right? You know what I'm saying? You have me have a nigga feeling spectacular.
Hey, before you get into that, it's funny that you say about the prices. I think this is a new wave where barbershops are putting prices on the walls. Because back in the days, I don't ever remember going into a barbershop with them having prices on the walls.
Because you already knew a haircut was $10 anywhere you went. It was $10. It was $10. It was $10. At one point, they was $5. Well, I don't know. In my town, we was getting $5.
When I was a kid,
I think they was doing that for just the school dudes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, they wasn't doing that for everybody else. But
when I was a kid, I remember it being $5.
Bring back $5 haircuts, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So what? You fucked me up. We ain't give a fuck if we got fucked up.
Bitch, who cares?
It was $5.
My shit was manageable.
2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's grown back, right? Bring back $5 haircuts for real, man.
Yeah, I remember that shit, dog. But yeah, them niggas was mad at me behind that shit, and I was really upset about that. Yeah. All right. We up against the clock, but let me get one other thing, right? All right. So I was watching the show, right? Duke gonna laugh, right? Cause Duke remember a moment where he had to help me out of the situation. But I was watching the show where this nigga broke up with his old lady and she had to unpack up all this shit. Right. So my question then becomes, dude, in your mind, right? If you had to speak, can you think back to a breakup in your mind that was just like, man, that's fucked up how a bitch did you?
Yes. Let's talk about it. So this was one of my most recent relationships, right?
Please tell me.
And this maybe happened a couple years ago, right? I was in a situation where I was with a girl that I met.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
She ended up moving into town to come be with me, you know what I'm saying? And we made plans to be together and blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. I moved in with her and her kids.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what I was thinking. Right?
Because you was in love, bro. Okay.
I was greater living by myself, right? You know what I'm saying? I accomplished more. I do what I want. Boom, boom, boom. It was amazing. What got me to move in with this lady? I have no idea, right? Within 1 month, she kicked me out.
Craziness.
Right? I got caught fucking around. Boom, boom, boom. She called me back in the crib. Right? Me, I'm a spiteful nigga. Bitch, you move my shit out. I'm not moving it in. I made her move all that shit back in by herself.
Okay.
She went back to the storage, moved all that shit in. Boom, boom, boom. 2 months later, bitch kicked me out again.
Bitch, you should know better.
I got kicked out twice within 90 days. You know
That's crazy.
Me, I'm a spiteful nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, she did try to bring me back another time, but I was like, nah, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Me going back, that's where I fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? I should have never went back. Right? You know what I'm saying? I knew I wasn't shit. I knew I wasn't supposed to be living with that lady.
Yeah, you know you aren't going to do no better.
Bitch, I wasn't here to be no goddamn stepdaddy and no family, man. What the fuck am I doing with living with a family?
That's real. You're right. That's not what you was there for.
I wasn't there for
How'd she convince you to move in?
The vagina was amazing. Right? You know what I'm saying? And I cannot lie. You know what I'm saying? That coochie had
Crazy pussy always is.
Woo, boy, that coochie used to do something to me, boy. Even though there was red flags, and I ignored every one.
Nigga ran through them red
I
flags.
ignored every red flag that I saw it.
Fuck a flag, bitch.
Some people don't see them, right? I saw
He
it.
said relax,
And I still proceeded, right? I still decided, yes, this vagina is amazing. Right?
That's crazy.
And the love she was showing me was just like no other.
Damn,
right?
that's crazy. I'm low-key jealous right now.
Yeah, she did something to me. Like, make you feel like a king. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Her kids might not eat, nigga. I'm eating.
But
big
you gonna
steak,
eat.
Big steak. I'm lying, y'all. She wasn't to that level, but
I don't think I've ever been taken care of like that.
oh yeah, I'm used to it.
Yeah. God bless you, brother. I've always been this is gonna be a little harsh. Now I think about it. For me, it's always been what I can do for somebody. I don't think there's ever been a time where I was able to be like, all right, well, you know what's fucked up? Here's a reality. Here's a truth that's gonna be hard. But I don't think there was ever a time that I ever felt comfortable knowing that if I've ever felt on hard times, that a bitch would have my back.
At one point, I was there because of the type of girls that I was going for, right? You know what I'm saying? I was predator mode, right? I wasn't looking for no benefits. I just wanted to fuck. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I knew I wasn't staying for long. Boom. So those type of girls I never could. Once I started getting a little serious, or once women started getting a little more serious about me, I had to. That had to be one of the things, right? I'm not gonna be with nobody who can't do shit for me if I'm fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And my last maybe 4 or 5 relationships has been women who've been solid. You know what I'm saying? They've been there. Whatever I get fucked up, I don't got it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure I got it.
That is crazy.
But the ain't shit ass niggas always get those kind of girls though.
Say again?
Ain't shit niggas always get the great girls though.
That's crazy. Because I was sitting there thinking about it, I'm like, damn, that's kind of fucked up a little bit. Right? Not to chastise anybody who I've ever been with in the past or who I'm currently with. It's just one of them things.
He talking about you.
It's just one of them things. Like, nigga, I've always felt like if the shit hit the fan, bitch, I'm on my own. I don't know what that is. But a lot of that might just be me. It might just be me not willing to be open and trusting the fact that somebody could have my back. Me just feeling like, nah, nigga. I feel like as soon as I hit the ground, nigga, you niggas gonna step on me, because that's some of the experience I experienced when I was younger, right? When you're in those young relationships, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to take into consideration, nigga, we 17, 18 years old and shit, right? So it's a lot of fuck you going on at that moment. But them shit stuck with a nigga, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I went through this phase where impoverished pussy just did something to me. You know
I don't like no poor pussy.
I used to love them project bitches.
Yeah.
Boy, I've been in some of the worst projects in America. You know what I'm saying?
That's for my.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, man. That shit just did something to me, right? Just knowing that I'm here, right? And the fact that they were looking at me like, man, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's accomplishing things. He got his own car.
It made you feel like a big dog.
Car, right? I got
Listen,
a car.
a bitch used to be impressed if you could get a rental car, bitch.
Man, I had my own car, dog. I always had a fresh car. I was getting money at the time, working at a casino, you know what I'm saying? Doing little other shit. Selling purses, DVDs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing all that shit. I was the man to them hoes, boy. And that's why I set my bar so low, right, at that point, because I'm God to them, right? If I get to somebody who's here with me, they can't appreciate what I'm bringing to the table.
Right, because you're not God to them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, well, let's go ahead and close this motherfucker out. BJ Goes Live. What's up, girl? Listen, at some point in time, BJ, you got to come to Orlando, man. Come fuck with us. Yasha's, and sometimes...
BJ got beef with a nigga, dog. I think that's...
BJ beefing with you?
Yeah, dog. We ain't going to talk about it.
Yeah, BJ, don't come with that raggedy shit, BJ.
Yeah, BJ.
But, listen, we appreciate everybody who fuck with us, man. It's coming to the end of... it's coming to the end of May, man. We getting ready to get into the summer. All right? I want to leave y'all with something. Listen, don't get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Young Miami got a song out there called Spitting That Shit, and you feel like I'm starting to feel like a lot of females feel like they need to be outside of these brunches. And what you need to be at church. Okay? Don't fuck around, go out there, get your ass whooped because you trying to be funny, you trying to be famous. So, you know, be cool, right? Stay down, right? And you know, shout out to the niggas, but niggas, hey, I don't give a fuck what year it is, what time of the month it is, what season it is, nigga. Men do what they want, boys do what they can, right? You know what I'm saying? Put a mask on, go on there, man, do the shit, man. We out here trying to get to what the fuck we need to get to. We ain't got time to be bullshitting. And it's time to motherfucker tighten up, hold your nuts, nigga.
Well, all the boosting ass bitches at. Gonna throw that shit in that. Boy, that was my favorite line of the whole song.
I'm about to close this out.
Where are all the boosters? You know what I'm saying? Because
Good day.
we need to bring boosting back. You know
We
what I'm
do
saying?
need to bring
I
that
don't
shit
feel like
back.
y'all don't